You look great in the fight. It looked like you needed some time to get into the fight. The question I have is, you look quite big as a 185er. Have you ever thought of going to 205 as a big guy?
I've never thought about going up, to be honest. As an amateur and early pro, I was quite a slim middleweight. I think just as I've aged, I've grown to my frame. But the weight cut is not anything too drastic for me to think, okay, I need to go up and I'm suffering during the weight cut. So I feel like staying here at middleweight and just imposing myself here for the time being is my main goal.
Talking about the fight, what do you hope to do next? Like you won, what do you see for yourself as the next fight?
My vision now is dominate all my fights going forward and head towards the rankings, the top 15, and get a number next to my name. No matter whoever they want to select for me to fight, I accept any challenge. But ultimately, I want to make my way to the rankings now.
And at some point in the fight, it looked like you were holding on a bit, not wanting to go forward. I don't say you didn't want to, but it looked like you were holding on a bit. Mm-hmm. What's the mindset behind that? Is it just it happens, or?
I think with this one, it was more what my opponent was giving me. With Pulyaev, great fighter, by the way, very tough guy as well. He doesn't, especially in this fight, he didn't really come forward too much, so I'm putting a lot of the pressure on him, and he was waiting a lot. So he didn't give me much to work off. So I am trying to time him, and he wasn't giving me much to work off. It may have looked like I was hesitant, but I'm just trying to make the right reads. And as the fight went on, I made more reads so I could see more openings, which is why I took them. But yeah, man, I really wanted to get the finish in this one, and I thought we was very close at the end. But we ran out of time, unfortunately, but we got the win.
Thank you very much, man.
Yes, sir. Pleasure.
Christian, right here.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, sorry.
Go on, man.
I noticed, I'm not sure, was it on purpose you threw a spinning leg kick? Was that, did I see that correctly?
Yeah, the heel kick to the thigh. Yeah, that's right.
Run me through that. Is that something that you've done before? You game plan for that kind of thing?
Yeah, I throw it all the time in training. I play around with a lot of random techniques, you could say. I'm quite creative with my striking, as you can see. But yeah, that one came off quite well in training because you don't know where I'm going to go with the kick. So yeah, I got to try it out tonight.
In Cage Warriors, you were known for these unbelievable finishes, these acrobatic finishes. We've seen flashes of it. Mm-hmm. Were you a little frustrated that Pulyaev was so tough that he didn't go down at the end? Because that was kind of what we've seen in Cage Warriors, these big finishes that you get.
Yeah, of course. I would have liked to get a finish. I think anybody would have. And I came very close at the end. But Pulyaev, I have to give it to Pulyaev. He's very tough fighter. He absorbed a lot of shots there, and he hung in there. So sometimes fighters are just tough and can take a lot of hits.
And in your last fight, you fought against Gregory Rodriguez, a guy who's known, again, for his toughness. It was a loss, but what did you take away from fighting a veteran like that, a guy who really knows how to bite down his mouthpiece and grind, that you took into this fight?
Yeah, I would say Rodriguez is one of the top middleweights in this division right now. He fought Cannonier recently, which is a vet in the game and was a title contender at one point. So sharing the cages with the octagon with somebody of that caliber so early in my UFC career definitely has given me a big confidence and a boost, knowing that I belong here at this level. I took away some key lessons in that fight, more to do with kind of just putting my game on people and not waiting too much, among other things. But yeah, I feel that I firmly have my feet here now in the UFC, and I'm ready to make a big impact.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
Just going off of that, just over here,
Go ahead.
you said about the lessons that you learned from that fight. Did you approach this fight any differently to the last?
This fight was more about putting my presence on my opponent, from the start. And not taking a step back, owning the octagon, owning the center, and yeah, just putting my game on them.
And how did it feel to be back in London and to get the win? Yeah,
there's nothing like fighting in front of the home crowd. You can hear them from here backstage, Yeah, they love their fans. They're big fans of their people. So I love fighting in arenas and in front of crowds. So the more fights I can get in this kind of atmosphere, the better for me and the better I perform.
And you said you wanted to get the finish. Would you, when you think about how the fight played out, do you feel like you could have done anything differently?
Of course, you can go back and watch the fight and think you can do this and it's different, which is natural what you're going to do. But I feel like I did the right things at that moment in time. We'll go back and dissect the fight and I can work out what I could have done in certain places. But yeah, it would have been nice to get the finish. But I still feel, yeah, I know I had a good performance in there at the same time.
And when do you want to get back in there? Obviously, you said you want to try and get top 15. What does that road look like for you?
I would like to get back in octagon mid to late summer. I like to stay active. I have been for my whole career, and I feel I evolve at a fast rate. I'm still quite, even though I've been in the game, UFC now, just under 2 years, I feel like I'm still quite fresh, and the rate that I'm learning at is scary. So yeah, I want to get back in here ASAP, summertime I would say, and then keep the momentum going forward.
Congrats.
Appreciate you. Did you know that?
Christian.
She stole your mic.
It was the same question.
Ah, okay, say no.
Christian, still over here?
Yes, sir.
Huge congratulations, man. Great performance. Now,
Thank
how are you
you.
going to celebrate this victory just in your backyard here?
One more time.
How are you going to celebrate this victory as we're just in your backyard here?
Yeah, my friends and my family. I spend a lot of time away in camp, so it'd just be good to see my friends and my family and get some good time with them. You know, nothing too wild, just some good food and good energy with my people.
Thanks, man.
Christian, still over here?
Yes, sir.
You mentioned how you grew into the fight, and at the end of the third round, you almost got the finish.
Yeah.
What about the Pulyaev was so hard to read in there?
It's more because he's quite long as well, and it seems like he's trying to draw you onto something. So I didn't want to fall in and rush and then fall onto something. So it was more trying to figure out and make his reads. And as the fight went on, he wasn't making too much action. So that's when I started capitalizing and moving myself forward. But yeah, he was hard to read at first, and then yeah, after that, he's just very tough as well. Very tough opponent.
And coming off a loss last time in the UK, was there any added pressure coming in tonight?
No, I wouldn't say added pressure. I would say more motivation. You know, I believe in myself, my own ability, and it was just more letting that out and showing the UFC fans, you know, what I'm capable of.